Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have this song in my head right now. I was doing the daily vibes. This song called Flying Whales comes into my head all of a sudden. It's by a band called Gojira. They're fucking amazing. They're overseas. I think they're from Wales. They're absolutely incredible live. I saw them with Slipknot a few years ago at Knotfest, and it was something I will never forget. Flying Whales. It's about seeing flying whales in his dreams, and he's trying to find the whales. And the way that I see it is I think when he saw the whales in his dreams, he was underwater. So that's why they look like they were flying around him. There's been multiple dreams where I've been, okay, so this one dream came out one time where I had to seek the darkest part of my soul. Okay, so something, my soul was hiding something. And my 3D body was terrified of it, whatever my soul was hiding. So this whale came in to my dreams, and I believe it was a humpback whale. No, it was a blue whale. Blue whales don't have big fins. This whale had very small fins, but it was like the biggest whale possible, which I believe is the blue whale. Anyways, so I jumped on the back of this blue whale's back, okay, and went to the darkest part of the ocean. Like, we must have went, I don't even know how deep we went down. It was pitch black, but because I was on him, on his back, or her, I don't know, on its back, I got through it. And then a lot of trauma came out of my life in 3D. Then I'm getting pushed to, my sister had this dream, and I was working with this woman, and we went to our work in 3D because we all worked at the same place. So in my sister's dream, we were all there. The three of us were there, and we went into an elevator, and this woman, Kim, was absolutely terrified. Like, my sister and I have been fighting demons since we were born, so it's not scary to us anymore what we do, but to other people, it's terrifying. So we were in this elevator, and it was almost like Cabin in the Woods, okay? She said that at any point in time, that elevator could have opened and something had the ability to eat us alive. Like, I had no idea what this fucking dream was that my sister had, but she was terrified when she woke up. Anyways, we made it to the depths of hell. Okay, and I actually stopped working with that woman like the next week. So I don't know what the fuck happened in that dream, but she was terrified. Like, she was crying. She was on the ground. She was screaming, please don't open up the doors. Please don't open the door. And my sister and I were just standing there like, it's okay. Like, you can get up. If they eat us, they eat us. Just freaking out about it isn't going to do anything. So now I'm getting that. I don't know what the fuck this is about. Okay. So I picked up a little bit of this darkness that I'm reading for some reason. And we're getting the 6 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse, the Daughter of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. Oh, and this Gojira song, there's this like guitar riff. And it's like where he goes, and I just can't stop hearing it. Like, it's like that part of the song is almost like where you would be walking up to go fight a demon or something, you know, like it would be that music that would pump you up to be like, I'm going to fucking smoke this goddamn demon. This guy's not fucking ruining my life anymore. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to listen to that song right when this fucking reading's over. So, what I think is, I think somebody used a portal. They used, or like a scrying mirror, something to look into something, maybe a crystal ball. And they saw that you were in infinite sadness. because of your life in general already, which is this, like, I mean, look at this card. Like, the Six of Swords is about moving forward from something, right? It's always that person that's like in the boat and they're staring at all these swords, but they're moving forward. And the way that she's done these cards, the way that Kim Kranz is the one that does this deck. It's funny because the woman that we were in the dream with my sister's name's Kim as well. You know who I love? Kim Coates. He's such a great actor. I don't know. Every time I say the word Kim, I always think Kim Coates. Every time. He's from Saskatoon. Oh, that motherfucker. Okay. It's like somebody knew you were in infinite sadness. Okay. They saw it. They skrilled it. They crystal balled it. They pulled tarot cards and they fucking figured it out. Okay. And then they were like, okay, we're going to trap her so she can't walk away. And we're going to cut it in half. So it's almost like I feel like maybe they cut your life in half and they were getting the good side and you were getting the bad side. Sometimes things echo in my ear. Oh, yeah, okay. It's a squirrel eating a nut. I knew it. Sometimes I've got this window open. My hearing is like hypersensitive. Look what I just heard. I'm going to see if I can show you. I don't know. I can't. Oh, he jumped down. Freak! And there's squirrels. Oh, now he's on the tree. I can't. Why can't I do that? That's so stupid. I can't flip the fucking screen. Anyways, I literally could hear this squirrel eating a nut. Just from my little open window right there. Like sometimes my hearing, but I can't hear like a monotone voice. But I can hear a squirrel eating a nut in my neighbor's yard. How's that possible? Like my hearing. Okay, this got to have something to do with you. I shouldn't have been able to hear that. Because, I thought it was a fly buzzing on one of those fly mats. When you can hear the wings sometimes buzzing. And then they've got on the sticky mat. But I don't have a sticky mat in my room. So I thought it was like wings I was hearing. But it was him eating a nut. A chestnut, actually. That's a chestnut tree in front of me. So what is my nose picking up? What am I hearing? I'm hearing something. Yeah, it's time for you to move on from this. Okay. So who did this? Who did this? Who scried? Who spied? Yeah, I told you somebody got some type of prophet dream. Okay, but it was in reverse. Which means they read your future wrong. This was somebody you could have lived with at one point in your life, okay? They opened up a box. They opened up the box to your life. But what they didn't realize is that you're not allowed to do that without the person's permission. You can't just go looking in people's fucking boxes, okay? That's trespassing. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, so we got Dana Scully out here now. We got a special agent with conspiracy theories in reverse and back off. Honestly, this person was told by somebody to back off of you, to stop looking. It was like I almost feel like they were spiritually warned with this peace pipe. I feel like, or, you came to them in another place and time and you were like, you better leave me alone. Okay, you better haul this shit and forget it. You better fucking pick your shit up and go, because you can't be looking around people's lives like this. And they didn't. They kept doing it. Oh, my sister just dropped something in her room, and I just heard they dropped the ball. So they were holding on to this ball the whole time, saying that they were playing fair and they knew what was going on, but they dropped it, which means if they drop the ball, you can go pick it up. Which kind of sounds fucked up, I'm not going to lie. But... oh yeah, I was like, what sign am I reading this for? But remember, I'm not reading it for a sign. This is a Gojira song, Flying Whales. This is what this reading's coming off of. Well, it all makes sense now. Fucking bully. They're a bully. And you know what? Honestly, I had to read an R.L. Stine book under 12 to figure out what a bully was. Because I've always been told that I was a bully. And I'm like, I don't bully people. I don't even know what a bully is. And then I figured it out. Like, somebody who constantly makes fun of you, that's a bully, okay? Somebody who tells you what to do, that's a bully. Somebody who, okay, so for instance, I had this dyslexia moment while I was working with this chick. And I couldn't believe this. She started doing this to me every time. So I don't know who fucked with her, but she liked to fuck with other people. I had this dyslexia moment where I read something wrong because my dyslexia forces me to see words in different shapes, sizes, names, whatever, right? And I go, oh man, my dyslexia, I just saw that word totally different. Like, I'm sorry. And she goes, it's not your dyslexia, it's you. Oh, I never even thought of that. Really? It's just me? Thanks. Okay. That's a bully. You tell somebody something and then they go, no, I can't be right. That's a bully. Can you believe it? Your parents telling you what to do? Bullies. Taking words out of your mouth, telling you something didn't happen, telling you that you saw something a different way when really your eyes saw it the way that you saw it for a fucking reason. Bully. Okay? You say you want to go this way, they tell you to go that way. Bully. Anybody that takes your pride away, your confidence away, your sense of direction away, somebody that tells you that you're making the wrong fucking moves when you have every right to make any move that you fucking want. Bully. There's a way to do it supportingly, and there's a way to do it abusively. Okay, so it seems like whoever this person was you lived with at some point in time, and they are a bully. They opened up a door and they saw something that they weren't supposed to see. And then not only did they see something they weren't supposed to see, but then they translated it wrong. So then they found this code and then they read the code wrong. Like, you know how long it took to figure out the Zodiac's code? Okay. Nobody could just, oh, it says this, I'm right. No. I can't even say on this channel that I'm right with any fucking reading. I back out and go, I don't really know, man. Like, this is just the energy that I'm reading. It's what I'm reading in the energy. If it suits you, it suits you. You have to decide that. I'm just reading the cards. So when people say, and like, that's another thing, when people start knocking fucking psychics and shit, and they're like, you say this for Aquarius, but that's not how this is going on. Yo, there's like 8 billion people. He's reading for 1 billion or 2 of those billion people. Do you think you're the only one that this psychic's picking up on? Fuck no. So that's why when you read tarot, when you do this job, you have to protect yourself. You've got to put your guides up. You've got to put your guards up. You got to know what you're talking to. You got to know what you're supporting. You have to know what your voice is versus their voice, or you're going to read tarot completely wrong. You're going to open up doors that you wish you fucking never even looked at. Because if you're not protecting yourself, the reason why I've got these jewels on and these things, it's protection. I don't just wear jewelry because I think it's pretty. I wear jewelry to protect myself. I'm smarter than the average person, right? Where people just want to bling blang. Oh, look at my cheap shit. Why? Right? But it's all about image to some people, which is obviously what I'm getting with this bully. They see image as something, and they could have bullied you into a certain way. Like, maybe you're kind of like a tomboy like I am. Okay? Like, I don't wear halter tops and like fucking flared jeans and like my thong sticking up and like I dress kind of like a boy. I wear tights every day because I have Crohn's disease and I flare up all day long. You can't really see it in real life, but inside I flare up a lot. So I can't wear anything tight around me. So leggings is the perfect thing. I can breathe. Right? You have to like, I don't know, man. Suddenly, like, I feel like maybe you're like me and you just don't look like other people, you know? And because you don't look like other people, they tried to bully you. Like, do you know how much my stepmother used to bully the way that I looked? Like, I showed up to my brother's wedding in a goth dress just to piss her off. Like, she always called me out for not being womanly. What does that even mean? Oh, am I not wearing enough pink today, Cindy? That I'm not womanly enough? Oh yeah, and I went celibate for like 5 years, 6 years. Then I was banging some dude and then I just stopped sleeping altogether with people again because he was disgusting. It took me forever to get that motherfucker out of my energy. Watch Sex, man. Sex can put the grossest energies inside of you. And like, oh my God, it took me forever, which is why I didn't sleep with anybody to begin with for so fucking long. And then she was like, she's gay. Yeah, I'm gay. Because I don't fuck dudes. I'm gay. Maybe I just haven't found the right dude. You ever think of that? Maybe I just don't want to sleep around. Maybe because I don't drink. So I don't go to bars looking to pick up dudes. Like, and then she'd be like, you need friends. You're kind of weird. Oh. Because I'm trying to figure out myself and the way that I want to go my direction. So it's weird. I'm not hanging out with other people because I don't fucking want to. Is that weird? That's too weird for you, Cindy? But she had to constantly have people around her. You know, she had to be the center of attention. She had to be the event caterer. She had to do all this shit for everybody. So everybody knew how great she was. But then I'd ask her for $100 because I couldn't pay my rent. She would say no. But you're such a saint though, right? You do so much for the community, but you can't even help your own fucking daughter. No, right? So it's like, that's the bully. You know, like she constantly got up my ass about how I looked in public. Be a little bit more womanly. Oh, look at Whitney just acting like a dude again. Oh, because I'm loud. I like to have fun. I just smoke cigarettes and spit on the ground. I'm not womanly enough for you. And that's the thing is like these boxes that these other people were put into, okay? That told them to be a certain way, or parents who said you're a boy unless you piss on the ground like this, or you're not a girl unless you use the toilet. Like, just gross shit. Those are like the things we're trying to get away from now, because those little stereotypes have like fucked the male and female gender beyond, because then people think they have to be a certain way. Like we had, okay, for instance, a bum shit on my patio the other day. So I walked in and I was like, hey guys, is that human shit? I've never seen it before. So I was like, is that bear shit or human shit? Curtis is like, oh, that's bear shit. I mean, human shit for sure. I was like, great. The two guys in the kitchen back there, okay. I was in the restaurant. I come back like half an hour later and Curtis is putting on gloves. And I go, oh man, are you going to go out there and clean that? And he's like, fucking right I am. Like, one of us has to do it and I'm going to do it. And then Tim was like, I was going to do it, man. I said I was going to do it. They didn't even ask me. They didn't even look at me because they knew really wasn't a job for me to do. Okay. There's male jobs and there's female jobs. Okay. And I know that we like to like intertwine them. Who gives a shit? Okay. We also can stay in our job categories. Okay. So then men feel like they have to be stronger in some way, but men only have to be stronger physically. They don't mentally have to be stronger than women. Women have to be mentally stronger than men. They don't have to be physically stronger than them. Get it? So I've had to look at the male and female roles of life for a very long time to try to figure out where I stood in my role. Kind of look like a dude, kind of dress like a dude, but I'm not a lesbian and I really like dudes. So where do I fit into this equation? Because I'm also kind of super sensitive and I'm a fucking psychic. So my fucking door is always open. I'm always reading people. I'm always channeling. That's a very strong trait, but I'm not the strongest person physically. but I am mentally. So it's like, learn your role. Somebody saw and opened up your box and started rifling through your shit. Okay, so if I have a crystal, a lighter, some lip chap, okay, and a stone in this box, this person can be like, okay, right away. All right, so they've got this amethyst because they're trying to create blah, blah, blah from their past. Okay, they've got this lighter because they want to be able to like blah, blah, blah because they're doing this kind of stuff. All right, they've got this lip chap. It's not really lip chap. They put it around their eyes so they can see in another dimension. This stone, it's not really a stone. It actually pops open and they've got cocaine in it. That's what people do to other people's shit. Because this is lip chap. I use this to smoke weed. This just sits on a deck of cards. It's an amethyst. It's my birthstone. This is literally a soda rock that I keep on another deck of cards. Right? That's how stupid and obnoxious and irritating and awful people can be when they take a little look at your life and think, oh, I know what all these items are because it's the same items I have in my drawer. Nope. No. Actually, all right, here's another example. So, I'm trying to figure out how to do a really cool coat hanger because there's this window that we have to cover up because we've just got a board on it right now because my landlord wants to put some stupid fucking air conditioner in it or whatever, but we're not going to do it in the winter now. So he's going to wait till the summer. So I kind of want to like cover up this corner. So I was like, okay, I'm going to think of a really cool way to do a coat rack. And then we always go to the woods. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to get a huge fucking tree that's already been hacked off. Okay. I'll clean up the limbs and then I'll go and I'll get a Christmas tree holder, and I'll just put the tree in the Christmas tree holder and that can be our new coat holder, right? Our new coat rack. And my sister was like, damn, you thought of that fast. And I was like, I don't know, man. It just kind of all came to me. Cause then I was like, the branch came first and then, okay, well, how big does the branch have to go? But then how am I going to stand it up to Christmas tree holder? But somebody else would see a Christmas tree holder and be like, there's no way you can make a coat rack out of that. It's for Christmas trees. Right? Like, because some people, their world is this little tiny fucking box that they live in. And what they see is what they see. And you cannot change their mind about anything. And there's these other people that live all in between. And we see things and we hear things and we are a part of things that those people in that little tiny box have no fucking idea about. And you can't talk to them about it because they have no fucking idea what you're talking about. So it's them versus us in every situation. And I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Okay. So I don't know, man, there's another example. So I don't really know like exactly what this reading was about, but what I do see is that somebody read your fortune and they read it wrong. And all these things that they thought that you were going to inherit, they took over the last, I just heard 6 years. Okay. Giving you whatever scraps were left over. You realize I just like burped or whatever? That was confirmation. Because that wasn't a burp or a hiccup. It was just this like pocket of air that suddenly got trapped right here. Really weird. So I don't even know what that was, but that was to let me know that whatever I just said before, that was true. So somebody definitely tapped into your life. They read it completely wrong. They stole things. They took things. And now they've been escorted out as quickly as possible. Okay. Because the damage that they did while opening up that box is now, I just heard irreparable. So all the things that were supposed to come in with your future over the last 6 years, I guess, those events and those items and that money, it can't be repeated because you're never going to get put in those situations again where those outcomes can work out for you like that. So now whoever did this, they have to rewrite your history in the next 12 to 18 years because it's times 3. Oh, wow. You realize sometimes like I don't really know what I'm going to say, right? So I don't have the reaction to it until I say it, and then I have to hear it after I say it. Like a part of me is crying too. Like my eyes want to cry and my nose is getting all like, oh man, oh my God, like I'm tearing up. You know how you kind of like have to stop yourself like instantly, and then your eyes fill right up, and then they just like, you go to blink and then all the tears come out. That's what's happening to me right now. So clearly whatever this was, or whatever, whoever did this is in so much trouble, and they costed you so much that like my soul is actually crying. And I think that I'm crying because it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You know, like it's bad because somebody was able to do something and be so stupid and so irresponsible with something. And then there's the come out the other end, you know, after the surgery, after the big massive thing that could have killed you and massively fucking ruined your life, right? Which obviously it did, settles and you come out of it. Like, wow. Okay. Wow. Officially in the last 2 weeks, I've cried in 2 readings. What the fuck is up with that? I don't cry during readings. Like, all right, we're going to end it. This was the reading with no signs. Obviously, I keep wanting to say Sagittarius. Could be Sagittarian energy because Temperance is coming back into your life now, so you can balance what this person has imbalanced for so long. Possibly. Yeah, that could be it. Anyways, okay. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, doing all the magical things that you do. Thank you for watching. If you want to go over TikTok, Tarot in the Void, I've been getting these massive viruses every time I upload a video to TikTok. And so then I have to wipe the whole thing and then re-sign in and everything. So I'm kind of like boycotting TikTok because of the viruses. Please go in to your app settings and clear your caches in these apps, okay? Sometimes you have to wipe the entire app and it's fine. Your data is still in there. All you have to do is re-sign into the app. Okay, clear your apps, man. Like, honestly, when I upload a video to YouTube, I usually get a between 2 to 7 gigabyte virus that goes into my phone that I have to delete because it takes up all this massive storage, and then I get a storage warning. And that's because some of these apps, and then I'll go in after I uploaded a TikTok video and my TikTok app will be, it'll be at like 2.48. Like, your app is supposed to be sitting under a gigabyte, okay? So watch your apps, clear your caches, clear your fucking apps, re-sign in. There's nothing wrong with re-signing in. Do your 2-step verification so people cannot get into your account. Trust me, I've been doing 2-step verification and signing out of my accounts for the last year now, and I thought it was going to be this big pain in the ass, and I know my password so quick that I sign in there almost faster than the website loads. So just a little health and safety tip for anybody out there with their cell phones, okay? And especially if you're uploading, you get the viruses in there, man. It's just a part of life. So clean your caches. And that's it. Thanks for watching, man. Peace out.